guard is a very common position in jiu-jitsu. During a sexual assault, it may be the final destination for the attacker, but if you know what you're doing on bottom, it's a position of power, and there are amazing things you can do from here. So guard stage 1 is where Eve begins. She has me close inside her guard. Check out this first choke. It's called the guillotine.
Oh, oui.
6 seconds, you're unconscious. Eve, show us what you did.
Sure, so from here, his weight is a little bit too heavy on me, so I use my legs to kind of push off his weight so that I can get his head underneath my arm. I stuff it under the arm. Now I want to sit up. Okay, I get on my side. I sit up completely so that I can shoot the choke, connect my hands, and now sit back underneath him here. Now while I'm extending my legs and curling into the choke, there it is.
So if sitting up is not an option for the guillotine choke, there's another amazing cross choke you can use when the person is wearing a shirt or a jacket of any kind. And in 6 seconds, the person is unconscious. Show us what you did, Eve.
So right here, we call this stage 1 of the punch block series, where I'm controlling his head and his arm so that he can't punch me from this position. Closeness is my friend here. Now I reach back and I gather his shirt together to get a good grip on his shirt. Now my hand will come around and I'll create this grip here, palm up. Now my other hand will hand off and my thumb will go inside, gripping his shirt here. Now I can put my foot on the hip and create distance just enough to get my arm around his head here, keeping my head close so that he can't punch me, and now pull with the shoulder blades.
So in a situation where Eve cannot pull me down and close the distance here because the person is too far away, watch what she does. And in 6 seconds, he's unconscious, just like the other chokes.
So from here, this is called the triangle choke. And all I want is his head and one arm inside my legs. And so to do that, I can kind of move one arm out of the way while my legs come up and around his body here. So I'm securing a head and an arm. I want to swipe this arm out of the way so that he can't reach my face. And now from here, I can control his head. My foot can go in his hip to create the angle that I need to grab my own shin. And now lock my leg over my own ankle here. And now this is the triangle position. You see the triangle with my legs. It's a beautiful choke. I can control his head here, and I squeeze with my thighs, and 6 seconds, it's over.
The first one arm external and one arm inside to protect if he punch me. Because if you are just like this, he can make you headbutt, groin shot. In this position, I protect for the hook, I protect for the head, and after just this one here. Votre poignet, levier. And you work the hips and rotation the same time, but down, not here, down.
Regarde, voilà, maintenant fais un coup sec que tu n'as même pas le saisi, il va aller au sol. Fais un coup sec, il va aller au sol. Voilà, voilà, là t'es à l'aise.
Côté, là, les mains sont là, je positionne, je cherche le levier, tout simplement. Vraiment, on termine. Ici. Après, bien repli, le mouvement oscillatoire. Tu vois, moi sur ceux-là, ça ne m'intéresse pas qu'ils partent. Moi, je préfère qu'on soit là, ici, voilà. Ici, là, je le termine, reste là, reste là. Voilà, j'ai mon temps qui reste là. D'accord? Donc, vous allez juste essayer ça. Une main, par exemple, même chose, s'il veut puncher, je suis là en protection, voilà. Je suis en protection naturelle. Une main est à l'extérieur, celle-là est à l'intérieur. Avant de commencer à travailler des choses ici, je suis là en extérieur. J'ai déjà fait ça pour me sortir de là, les reins. Ok? La tête, après tout ça, je ne vais pas vous montrer 50 000 techniques, finalités. Là, vous n'avez pas besoin de moi avec le niveau qu'il y a aujourd'hui. Vous n'avez pas besoin de moi, je vais vous montrer le départ. Tendu, les yeux, à la gorge, tout ça, top. J'essaie de montrer des choses que vous ne travaillez pas tous les jours. Une main en extérieur, Une main ici, ça protège les coronets. Je suis dans l'axe là parce que j'ai peur, il va frapper par là. Voilà. This one here. This one in the same time. With this part. And then throw. To cut the blood. Here. In the eyes. Now it's important in this moment. Look the eyes of the guys. Look the eyes. Normal. Look me. Now I grab this one, turn, control, and I can finish it.
Throw a right hand of my own, it looks like. Watch, he throws that right hand, I slip, because we're incorporating head movement, boxing head movement, slipping my head out of the way, dodging that punch, and my right hand shoots across here, and it's going to wrap around his head. You'll see the back of his neck, and I'm going to grab my own bicep. Grab your own bicep. Grab your own bicep. Remember that, okay? So let's watch in slow motion. Coming up, over, and grabbing my own bicep. Okay, this other hand now is going to chop, and it's going to be placed on his head, and I'm going to drive my head into his. Okay, so the choke now is right in this area right here, okay? So if I get behind him, it's even better. I'm going to get an even tighter choke. Now, I don't really go too hard on Ant here, but there's the tap right there. Okay, so we're going to show a side view, okay? So again, grabbing the bicep. This is a very underused, underrated choke here. And it's hard to get standing, but you can do it. Also, you could, if you want to take it to the ground, I could take my right leg here, come behind Ant's leg, easy sweep there. Easy sweep, drag him to the ground. Looks kind of it's kind of inappropriate right there, that drawing. All right, but let's move forward anyway. So we're here. Chop that arm down. I'm squeezing tight, all right, driving my head into his, creating that pressure on his neck. And there's the tap. I look a little too excited about that drawing. A little strange, a little weird. All right, let's, boom, very simple. One of the easiest chokes to get, the rear naked. Okay, let's watch it again just so you guys understand this. You can practice this one on your own. You can do this on your kneecap. You sit down, choke your kneecap, slice your kneecap off. That's how they explain it. It sounds, it's just as it sounds. His arm here comes across, okay, under my chin, across my neck. The elbow is at the center of my neck, and then he will grab his own bicep. Again, grab your own bicep, chop the opposite hand down, push it into my head, okay? Now, as he pushes his hands down, it's gonna as if to chop my head off, right? All that's doing is creating more pressure on my neck there. You can already see it, and I kind of gagged a little bit on this one because he is really tight. And from the side, right here, okay, he's grabbing his own bicep right here, okay? He's chopping the hand across this way, which is pushing down into my head. Pressure is going here. Bada bing, bada boom. There it is. There's the submission. All right, guys. All right, let's move forward with the first one. One that you've probably seen before is the standing guillotine choke. See this in MMA a lot, all right? I shoot in for a sloppy takedown. My neck is exposed. All right, let me rewind a little bit here. And immediately, Ant takes his same side hand, and he will chop underneath of my chin right here. Okay, so now his forearm is in my neck, okay? He's going to take his other hand here. He's going to reach over, and he's going to lock hands. And now the pressure, he's going to lift straight up, all right? You do not want to flex and pull out this way. A lot of people will pull their hands out and pull out that way. No, no, no. You want to go straight up, all right? Chop right into the neck. This is a blood choke, all right? Sometimes it can be an air choke where you're sort of attacking the trachea. Quick explanation of the differences. A blood choke attacks crowded arteries. You're going to pass out in a matter of seconds, okay? Air choke is, it attacks the trachea. Most of the time they're going to pass out due to pain.
Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Man viciously attacks you out of nowhere and drives you into the bamboo garden. Bamboo choke is the only way to go. One hand grabs the bamboo, feeds the other hand underneath, solidify your grips, bring him in close, wish him good night. 6 seconds, he's gone. Road Rager gets pissed off, follows you to the CTC, one t-shirt choke, and he realizes what a major mistake he made. Grab the t-shirt, bundle it up, cross grip, loop it around, squeeze, and it's over. Neighborhood bully comes up with a major attitude, one hood choke, and next time he'll think twice. He calmly places the hand on the shoulder, grabs the hood, feeds it, tucks the chin, rolls through, grabs the opposite tricep, expands, pulls, squeezes, and good night. Man just robbed a woman on the subway. Take him down, one sleeve choke, and he'll gladly give back the purse. Hook your sleeve, pull it across, grab your forearm, extend both arms, and he's out. Crazy man shows up at your work, tells you he's going to kidnap your entire family. One Houdini choke, and he will definitely reconsider. Grab your sleeve, pull it out, establish a web grip on the inner sleeve, maintain 2 grips, loop it around the neck, Glue them to your chest, chest forward, shoulders back, 6 seconds. Good night. You can also use your enemy's sleeve during a handshake gone bad. Grab the sleeve, pull it out, double grip, loop it around, bring him in, and gently put him down for a nap. After the wedding, you're reading Fighters Only magazine. The groom comes up, chokes you from behind, rear choke defense, knee on belly control, and baseball choke is the only way to go. Both hands go in facing the same direction like a baseball bat. Step over the head, lay low, elbows out, chest heavy, out he goes. No cuts, no bruises, no problems.
Just in case people wonder, I am asking you to do it really, really slowly,
Sure.
unnaturally slowly, so that people can learn. Here comes the inside.
Okay, let's do it again. Just a little slower. I'm hacking through, moving off line, pushing up, entering in, and then immediately shooting this arm in. I could be shooting into a punch right here, or a face strike, but I'm coming past here and clinching here. Okay? In this position, I'm getting my head tucked in. From this point here, I can actually get pretty tight there. Okay? And then from this position, I can stomp the foot, swing it to the ground. I might throw and disengage.
Hey, can you switch knife hands at all?
Already has his posture. One basic one that I want to look for right away is if I can get inside his collar here this way. So I'm going to go palm up one here, deep inside the back of his collar. Second hand can go underneath if it's palm up. So if it's second hand goes under, it's palm up like this. And I pull him in this way, rotate my wrist toward me, and finish the choke. So I'm going conform to the shape of the neck, and then constrict around the shape of the neck, and then turn and cut finally the wrist into the throat like that. Now, if he's doing a good job of blocking me from going under somehow here, maybe he's blocking my bicep like that, then I can go over this way and either go thumb inside or just grab the tufted material right here, lock it into place, connect the forearms, pull down, finish the choke this way. So if the second hand goes over, it's either thumb inside or just grab the material up here to finish that choke. Now, if he's doing a little better job of blocking here on my bicep, I can't go under, can't go over like that, then I'm gonna hold here the back of the elbow or the back of the tricep tendon. I'm gonna put the foot in the hip. I'm gonna turn, get this side.
Starting from behind his opponent, the Marine wraps his arm around the enemy's neck and forces his elbow beneath the chin. Clasping his hands behind the enemy's head, the Marine applies pressure in a vice-like movement of the forearm and bicep.
Working much like a nutcracker, your forearm and biceps apply pressure to your opponent's carotid arteries. Located on either side of the trachea, these two arteries are the only way to get blood to the brain. It can take less pressure than squeezing an orange to stop the flow of blood to the arteries. And with no blood flow, the brain shuts down almost instantly. Fight over.